Come through, fam. We lit and we chill. Welcome, everyone, to another. Well, there's only one person watching, but okay. Welcome, everyone, to Collision Talk, episode 15. Yeah, it's awesome. Episode 15. So we've got the regulars here, Cell, Fatal J, Still Eating, Chicken, and Zeverfet. What is it you call yourself, Zeverfet, the American Ninja?
Oh, American Ninja. That's Steve Kassan. Everybody has an idea that I look like someone else. I'd be a phenomenal, secret spy because I look like somebody. Everybody thinks I look like Luke Wilson, Christian Bale, Tom Cruise, all kinds of stuff. So
you look like an older Tom Cruise. That's what you look like.
How can I be older? He's older than me. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah,
people say Tom Cruise looks good for his age. Nah, because when he does that he's got that old man grimace. Like when he kind of frowns or something. Like,
I'm gonna tell you, people say Keanu Reeves look good for his age, but when he shaved that beard off
in Bill and
Ted, he looks like he's 1,000 years old.
Yeah, so his nose grew somehow for Bill and Ted when they shaved that John Wick beard off.
Keanu Reeves, keep the beard, bro. Keep the beard, please.
Yeah, that Bill and Ted look it's not very good, but I want to just thank from last week. We had a few new goblins who joined our ranks. We had let me just show you. We had Nicotina, Richard, Steve, 80s Wolf, Katsuka, and since then we've had a few more. I think Chris Clark, Cosney, John Paul rejoined. Don't know what happened, but he rejoined. So thank you to all the new goblins out there, all the new members to the channel.
Yeah, I recognize a lot of those names, if not all of them, especially Steve Martin. But yeah, that's awesome.
The Steve Martin. So I just want to play this new clip. Actually, I might play I've got a new clip. I'll play it later. I saw it on Twitter. But where's the comments? Why are there no comments here?
It's saying it's private.
Yeah. The comments are going on. So I have a YouTube link open as well, and I just have the volume turned off, so I can see the comments in there. We got DC Talk Extended. We got Ray Ray's Collection in the house. Benzo H is here. El Cape de Siam. Richard Richardson's here. Mr. Grumpy. Reese 75. The Nicotina show's in the house. Mr. J 310.
You're gonna name like all 50 people, Ryan?
I am. I'm giving people their due.
Yeah, give them love. I
mean, you got Fatal over there just eating that bird, and poor bird. Got Quantum Surge here. Nerdy Williams. We got Steve Kassan. Let's see.
We're at 27 right now. Keep going.
Connor James.
So because of the new members, right, we unlocked these new villain emojis. We've got Jody, we've got Scott, we've got Maggie Mayfish, right? So if you want to, you guys can in the chat.
Who is that lady?
Who's that lady?
Who is that lady?
It's Maggie Mayfish. She makes hate videos on Zack Snyder.
Is that the lady that said that when the Snyder Cut come out, she's going to give it a bad review?
No. This is one of those video essay types. She does crappy videos about taking things out of context with the Snyder Cut and Man of Steel or Batman v Superman, all that kind of garbage.
The other emoji, that's Jeff Johns, right?
You're talking about the one on top. Yeah, Scott Mendelson is. Yeah, see that grin on his face? Like, here's another bad take.
It's kind of the same thing as Jeff Johns, yeah.
So you can type in Jody, Scott, and Fish to get those emojis. So thank you to the new members. You unlocked
Thank you, new
these awesome-
members.
Thank you. So yeah, there's some good news right here.
Me and
Marvel
Richard Richardson got beef. One of your new members. Me and him beefing.
Oh well.
You want me to explain? I explain. This is the collision where everything crashes into each other. Richard Richardson, me and him, we squashed the beef, but he said this about my Patreons. He said, Fader J, you're greedy. I said, what? I said, do you realize how much I'm asking for my Patreons? I said, I'm asking $4 to $8. That's it. He said, Fader J, you're greedy, but I'm just playing. How can you just play like that?
He was playing. If you say he was playing, he was playing. Right?
Yeah.
Look, Film Gob, I know that's your member, so don't get defensive. All I'm saying is this. When you call somebody greedy, that's some harsh words to say to somebody.
I'm just playing.
Especially if you got a Patreon going on. Hey, I'm serious about my Patreons. I love them. I think Z-Effect, you're a Patreon too. And
I am a Patreon. Yes, I support Fatal J and his greedy ass.
Yeah. See?
I'm just playing. He's just playing.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
No, but Phil God, I'm just playing, man. Me and Richardson, we cool, man. We cool.
All right, we're cool. We're cool. We deaded that beef.
It's over. It's over.
Now, Marvel Studios, right? Their streak of releasing an MCU film every year since 2010, it comes to an end this year. So there's no MCU. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's a
talking
much
about.
needed break. Much needed
So there's
break.
let's see. Oh no, it's gone. But there's a party at my place, and I just thought this would be a good idea. You know? World's Finest. I don't know about you guys.
Phil God, was you kidding when you said this is a good idea?
Nick
As
Cage,
an animated film, it'd be pretty good. Obviously, they're too old to be dressing up as superheroes, but as an animated film, this would be awesome.
Heck no. That's
Hell
trash.
yes.
George Clooney's Batman and Nicolas Cage Superman. Phil God, what have you give me what you've been smoking? Because you got that good stuff. Mushrooms or something. This is the Batman with nipples on his suit. Are you serious?
One of them, yeah.
He got nipples on his suit, bro. Look at that.
I just think it would be an interesting experiment. Let's just say.
Phil God, answer me why you would need nipples on your best suit.
Well, I was kind of upset because, there's supposed to be like equality and all that, but Alicia Silverstone's costume did not have nipples. Chris O'Donnell's did.
I did notice that too.
Yeah. I
think
that should be looked into.
Yes, I agree. And whatever happened to Alicia Silverstone? She just dropped off the face of this planet. Is she even on Earth anymore? Sure.
Huh? She's on Earth, yeah.
Clearly, she was the bomb. And then when Batgirl happened, it was all over for her.
Right. Because I still can't get the comments on, I can't bring them up for some reason, but I'll read out the super chat from Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate.
Thank you. It says, Darkseid's involvement in the Snyder Cut. Who do you think is Green Lantern and his involvement? That's a double-barrel question there, man. Darkseid's involvement in the Snyder Cut. So obviously he's going to be in the... You're going to see Yuxas. You're going to see possibly Darkseid in all his glory towards the end of the film, possibly. Who do you think is
while you talking, hit the edit button and see if you put this stream on private.
It says it's on private.
Yeah, and see, go hit public.
Come on, man.
Hit pub. I mean, the stream is going. Everybody see it.
Yeah,
but hit edit and make sure to hit public so you can see the chats in the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We're doing a little bit of tech support.
It's a free course on StreamYard for everyone.
Hey, I'm not trying to.
We're looking.
But you remember, like back in the day when you had to call tech support, and you had that guy that he's from a different country, and you can't understand nothing he's talking about. And Film God was gone. This is the Fatal J show. I told you I was taking over, baby. Film God said he gonna give it to Fatal J.
So what's the first topic?
It was technically sub don't eat for a second. I'm just saying.
Still doesn't. I can click on public, and it's still It says error occurred on YouTube.
Oh, okay. It's
So,
probably
I
since
don't know.
it's live, it ain't no going
Yeah.
back.
Oh wow. So who do you think Green Lantern is? I'm gonna say Hal Jordan.
I'm gonna say Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner.
Ooh, now I would love to see Guy Gardner.
I'm gonna say a nobody.
What?
I'm gonna say nobody too. I was just playing by Guy Gardner.
It's gonna be I mean, again, this is not me knowing anything. I just feel it's gonna be a nobody that's gonna be a Green Lantern.
Oh, that's easy.
Is
If you
this
said
gonna
that.
be like James Benjamin?
No.
Well, the
Sam
actor-
Benjamin. I'm
actor-
Sam Benjamin.
The actor's
Replace
a nobody.
that James with a Sam.
So you think you think that we're gonna see like Sam in his outfit, but you're not gonna know who he is.
That's
Like he's
what
not
I'm
gonna say who he is. I'm just Green Lantern.
just part of a core of Green Lanterns, and he may die or something. I don't know.
But do you think it's gonna be in the history lesson, or do you think he's gonna be added on to the crew, the Justice League crew?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I like that question, Fado. What's next?
I'm just playing.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
See, you greedy. I'm just playing.
But no, I think he's going to show up because you have the Ferris character, a part of the story already. So, I mean, you technically have to have a Hal Jordan in the world somewhere.
Well,
So,
let me ask you this: do you think that we're still going to have a Green Lantern show up in one of the history lessons?
yes, I do believe you'll see like I remember
alien guy.
I remember like Taylor from the Culture Nerd. He talked about like a proto Justice League in the history lesson, so you can see like the concept of heroes coming together, Kryptonians, Thanagarians, and all that stuff. Man, so I do believe we'll see a Lanterns as a part of the extended history lesson. What type is like I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So moving on, I heard the story about Joker and Birds of Prey were the most streamed comic book movies this past week. So all you Birds of Prey haters out there, Fatal J.
Yes, I am, and a proud one.
It's watchable.
No,
No, it's not.
no, it's not.
I'm just playing.
You got me again, man. You're real good. I'm all for it every time.
He said it's watchable. Film God, look, man. Do you like this movie for real? Do you really like this movie?
I thought it was well. I can
were you about to
understand
say okay?
Yeah, he was.
with it.
Film
But,
God, you thought it was okay? Don't
thought it
lie,
was
man.
okay,
You don't
yeah.
have to lie. You thought it was good?
Not good, just okay.
Film
Mid.
God, you had to been high watching that, man. That movie was terrible.
Margot Robbie, right? It's
I don't-
because of Margot Robbie.
This,
I mean,
it's not-
Margot Robbie was the only thing that was in there that was interesting to watch.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't even good like she was.
No, I'm just
in
saying, out of
Suicide
everything
Squad.
that you saw, she was the best part of
No,
that
she
movie.
wasn't. I'm gonna take you the
What's
best.
the best part of that movie?
I'm gonna take you the best part.
Don't you say the hyena.
No, I'm gonna blow your mind when I tell you what was the most interesting part. The Huntress. I like the Huntress.
Okay, her backstory was interesting. Her outfit was garbage. And then they really didn't do anything with her after that. Like I would have loved to have seen like a whole movie just about her and her backstory.
Yeah, I want to see a movie about
They
her.
showed the backstory, then they kind of made it a joke, which I didn't like.
Yeah, that was stupid.
So it didn't land with me,
Yeah.
This is all I got to say. This is my beef with the movie. Film God. If you blow up a chemical plant, what is going to happen to you, sir?
You're gonna turn into the Joker.
Well,
You
she
want
wasn't
to-
inside the chemical plant. She wasn't inside.
She blew up a freaking chemical plant up, then went into a police station and fought the police, and then none of the police pulled out a gun and blasted her and killed her in cold blood.
This is the movies, Jay.
Look,
It's
I
a
don't
fun
care. You got to make it realistic. If I go up into a police station with a glitter shotgun and hitting people with bin bats, my body is
that
going to look
one-
like cottage cheese.
That was
Swiss
her. That was in
cheese.
her mind because that was glamorous and it had colored
Right.
smoke everywhere. And then she misremembered and said, "Oh no, that's not how it happened. This is how it happened," and it was, less.
Oh, man, you watch that movie close,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
I always watch movies twice.
Stop.
I'll give it twice.
Stop. We have a special guest here, guys.
Uh-oh.
He is the one and only Steve.
Oh! Best Take Steve is in the house.
How you doing, Steve?
Retro.
I'm doing wonderful on a beautiful Sunday with the GOB, with the American Ninja, with the Master Fatal, and the Confirmation Specialist. But I cannot take this talk. Why I talk enough bad things about Birds of Prey? I cannot accept it.
Oh my God, Steve, tell me you
I
joking.
disagree.
Wrong show.
Wrong show. But the right guy. Wrong show, right guy.
Steve, you joking,
My
right?
goodness. Well, I'm being serious.
What?
I'm serious here.
So
being serious.
the movie, the Suicide Squad was not on par with this Birds of Prey movie. You like the Birds of Prey movie more?
Here's the thing about Birds of Prey. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you're a big fan of the comics and I understand it and everything like that, then yeah, you're gonna be disappointed with this movie. But looking at this movie, the way I saw what this movie was, it's pretty much like what they did was like a girl gang 90s Tarantino Pulp Fiction clone. That's how I saw this movie. It's pretty much one of those 90s Pulp Fiction clone, like Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, 8 Days in the Valley, all those wannabe Pulp Fiction movies done in Gotham using Harley Quinn as a central figure with her interpretation of everything. It's basically Natural Born Killers with Birds of Prey. So all the mafia stuff, all the things like that, even swallowing the diamond, you could see that in one of those in Pulp Fiction, right? It's pretty much the same idea. So looking at that as like a gangster movie set with these characters, I enjoyed it a lot. If you're looking at, I want something translated. Oh no. If you're looking at something translated from the comics, you're not gonna like it.
Fem God, can you blow me up just real fast?
Oh no.
So since you got to justify it,
Quentin Tarantino, I apologize for Steve disrespecting your craft. Birds of Prey is pure trash garbage. Quentin Tarantino, I am so sorry, sir, for Steve speaking crazy.
Blow me up.
We're moving on. Right? Let's read on.
I got confirmation from Tarantino. He likes it. He also liked the feet. So he liked Margot's feet.
Now,
what about
this is the news story this week that caused a lot of people to lose their minds, right? On all sides, right? The Snyder Cut's reported budget for HBO Max is seriously expensive. The figure of 70 million has been quoted, right? Now, this is coming from The Wrap, or like I like to call them, The Crap.
Oh, so this is not Cinema Blend's article?
It's a Cinema Blend article, but it's the story is coming from The Wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So it's Dumberto Gonzalez. He's the one who's throwing this out. Just not so soon, quite soon after his hit piece on Ray Fisher, right? Mm-hmm. Talking about it's going to take 70 million. So then you had people going, see, we told the Snyder Cut fans were lying to us. There was no finished cut, right? So they started saying that. Let me just take this off. They also said,
real quick, Anthony sent you a $1 sticker, I believe.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
And Dr. Fate hit you with a $2 super chat too.
Thank you, Dr. Fate. Aquaman Nightmare. So first of all, thank you, Anthony, for your super chat, and then the Dr. Fate. Aquaman Nightmare Mother Box. Aquaman Nightmare Mother Box. What do you know, Dr. Fate?
He knows something, doesn't he? He knows something.
But
he knows something we don't know.
He knows something.
Maybe I drew it.
So all this stuff, right, about the $70 million caused people to lose their minds. Did you see this, Sel? You got any opinions on this?
As far as the 70 million, well, I mean, it's all about context. Like, I think most people who follow the Snyder Cut, we realize that Zack's going to his original vision. That Zack told people in person that he had a finished cut ready.
Yeah.
Which we're assuming is a 214 cut. We're getting more than 214. So, and we're adding scenes that wasn't shot yet with the Martian Manhunter. So, and then on top of that, Zack may give us something a little special. I'll just say that. So, yes, he did get 70 million. He got the bag, and he's probably gonna get more, after this is released. So, people just gotta get the context correct. We're doing a whole different movie from 2017, what we would have gotten.
The bigger story for all the haters is that it's got to be so much more obvious that they're not going to throw $70 million at a one and done.
Mm-hmm.
For all the people that just don't like Zack and hate this universe and all that, this illustrates that Warner Max is doubling down on Zack Snyder's vision to give him whatever he needs monetarily to give the best version of this Justice League movie. And then project that forward. They're going to continue with. They like his narrative. They like what he's doing.
This
so
is an
much that they're
investment.
going to give him $70 million.
That's what you gotta look at. This is an investment to more.
Yes.
So 70 million is nothing.
All this stuff about like Snyder Cut. Sympathizers, empathizers are liars, and he didn't have a cut. And who gives that? That's the secondary story here, because the first thing we heard was like 30 million there, because it was touted around for maybe 10 to 20 million. And then, summertime, we were like, oh, we're hearing it's around 30. And one of the executives was like, I wish it was only 30. Well, now we're finding out.
Max. Yeah, he said, I wish it was just
right.
30.
And now we're finding out that it's closer to, if not over 70. So, I mean, that's double 30, or more than double 30. I'm sorry. For those who do math. So it illustrates how impactful this is going to be on the future content of DC. So this little, lie to you and we've deceived you and whatever about the money, man, you're missing the prize. Your eyes is looking over here when it's smack dab in front of you, slapping you in the face like an idiot.
Yeah, you're trying to create a narrative.
Part of that too. That could be actor contracts. It could be like a studio space.
Yeah,
it could be everything, right? That's everything included in the.
They
budget.
have to repay people to, to because this is a different project, different movie. So they have to repay people to use their personage, their likeness on screen again. So the guy James Jonah Jameson that played Commissioner Gordon. They had to go and talk to him. Even smaller roles had to go renegotiate or sign off on their likeness to be used in this new movie, this new four-part feature.
And those shows, you don't know how many characters are in this movie. It could be a whole, like, the entire thing of the MCU in Infinity War. There could be more than this in one movie. If you think about it, you don't know how many characters are there. You don't know what's in it. And also, didn't Zack say he gets no money from it? Right?
He did mention that in the summer.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
for him to put this much into it, that's interesting.
He must really love what he do, though. He gotta love what he do to do it for free.
Or he's getting something else on the other end of it.
Right.
That's
He gets
true,
he's gonna get residuals. He's gonna get a kickback. And then, of course, he got Deborah there getting
ain't no fool. Zach ain't no fool.
Yeah, he ain't no fool.
I got a question for Film God. Film God, how many people say you look like Jake Gyllenhaal?
One.
Bro, you look just like Jake Gyllenhaal. You look. People in the chat.
You could have been Spider-Man.
He looked like Jake Gyllenhaal. No, you mean Mysterio?
Well, no. Gyllenhaal tried out for Spider-Man.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
he did twice, and he got rejected twice.
You know, Jake Gyllenhaal was supposed to play
shocking
and Matt Reeves Batman too. He was one of the people they were thinking about. They were thinking about getting him. He would have been a good Bruce Wayne.
You know what's funny about Jake?
Let's get back to.
Some guy said Fatal J always messes up the stream.
No. They'll come to fact.
Zack Snyder said, right? Zack Snyder said that he has a cut. He has a bunch of them. So we said he said it's done.
Mm-hmm.
So the fans said it's done. He said it's 214. So we said it's 214. Right now, he didn't know, and we didn't know. that it was going to turn into a bloody HBO Max series with 4 hours, 4 episodes, right?
Mhm.
We didn't know that. So everyone's calling us a liar. They don't understand that things change.
Mhm.
You get some bloggers who apparently they're for the Snyder Cut. They're champions according to some people, and they were on this week talking about how this is a blowback to the fans because the fans were lying. Is like, come on.
I feel so deceived.
What's that?
I feel so deceived.
I have Zack Snyder said this. Remember when someone said, "Is the film finished?" He says, "Film is not 100% finished. Still, some stuff I want to do, as with every film I've made. Not sure what difference it makes as to the finished level of the film, because if you're like, I don't know, if you're a musician or if you're a creator of any kind, you're it's never finished. You can change it about. You can do
Right.
different mixes, all these kind of things." He said himself he's got a bunch of cuts. It's like,
Mhm.
Reshoots.
He could have released
No,
what
I'm
he
just
had.
playing.
Like Zach has a cut that he could have released, but he realized that it's still some it's still some compromised shots in it. So that's why we're going back to his original vision. So yes, he has a cut that he could have just thrown out there just so we could see.
Yeah.
But they're giving him more. So that's the difference.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just polished what he had and been done with it, but he's been given keys to do more.
Right.
So
The-
let him do it.
Is the subtext,
I
right?
don't think he's asking for it. They probably say, "Here, take this.
Yeah.
Pay your staff and your stars, and we'll market it our own way for HBO Max. It's all good."
Well, Zach
You
did.
said it, like every
Yeah.
artist, every musician wants to, like, when they make something, it's like, okay, maybe I could have tweaked this, maybe I could have done that. I just finished off a shoot where we had some scenes to do. No, we can't do it because of time issues and stuff like that. I mean, one example is the Gladiator. Did you know that Maximus was supposed to fight a rhino in the movie? There's actually storyboards and everything and VFX tests and everything like that, but it couldn't be done. Now let's just say, yo, Ridley, let's put your money. Let's give you money so Russell can fight a rhino. Wouldn't that be wicked? So it's the same thing here. It's like we're giving you now. Zach is that rare opportunity if filmmakers get to actually go back and put in everything they wanted to do. While doing principal photography stuff you couldn't do at the time, now you can. It's a rare opportunity, and Zach gets a chance to do it. And from his original ideas, I mean, shit, everything he said in SnyderCon, we probably will see it.
Yeah, people gotta understand though, like before November of last year, Zach would have been fine just releasing what he had 214. When he got that meeting with the execs, with the AT&T Warner Media execs, he did pitch the idea of doing episodes. He's quoted in saying that in the announcement article after he announced the Snyder Cut being released on HBO Max in May of this year. So Zach was fine with doing just throwing out what he had, but when he had that chance to pitch them, they threw the money at him. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go do this full vision now. So that's when things change. If people are not looking at, the history of this, that's when things changed last year.
So when this story came out, with the 70 million, right? You had people going, why is this money not going to COVID vaccine research? And so you had some funny reactions from let's see.
With all the usual suspects, right?
Heal the world, make it a better place.
Ooh, for you and for me.
There are people dying.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
What the fuck?
We had this reaction from Butterbar.
Ryan started it. He started.
I know I did.
I like to sing. I like to sing, man.
I know. I thought Fatal was just gonna come.
Oh no!
So Butterbar said, "We understand that Zack Snyder is basically a god, but we are sorry to report he can't solve all your issues, which may include COVID, world hunger, cancer, bedbugs, student debt, your failed marriage, anti-vaxxers, moldy bread, 1% battery, skin burn, your failed career, and he missed the most important part, which is receding hairline,
Mm.
because a lot of the Zack Snyder haters, they have their hair problems. And what else?
I mean,
Had
it's
some
cold,
other
man. I've
reactions.
never seen a director get so attacked than Zack, man.
Because we made history,
To
man.
be on par with
This-
Zach would be George Lucas.
Because this fandom made history, we're getting a cut that was not supposed to see the light of day, and they're afraid of that, of the power of the fandom. So
Still,
this is
you're
a
right,
story.
and it
Yeah.
proved a lot of big wigs wrong too on the
Yeah.
internet. That was 1,000% sure this movie wasn't going to happen.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't
funny-
want the power to shift. They want to be dictators and tell you
The
what
funny-
you're going to
yeah.
get.
The funny thing is that the more you talk shit about Zack, the more his name and Snyder Cut is being talked about. If you look at big data, if you look at the numbers and all of the search items, the more you talk about it, the more his name and this whole initiative, the whole Snyder Cut movement is going to increase and increase.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
increase.
no, definitely. I completely
So-
concur.
Yeah. So thanks. Dumbasses.
Yeah, that's why I quit talking about certain things and just let it die. but other people don't get that, so too bad for them.
So the other news, so I think that we've kind of covered the big news surrounding the Snyder Cut this week. The other big news that came out, right? Is the Suicide Squad TV spinoff, Peacemaker, starring John Cena,
That's
from
right,
James
Lord
Gunn,
Life.
ordered
I
by HBO Max.
I think that's weird though, and I'm gonna tell you why. We haven't even seen him in Suicide Squad yet. He might suck as a character.
Well, it's the same thing with Batman. They're doing the GCPD show and the Catwoman show, and we saw a trailer, and we saw a very small trailer of what he shot before the pandemic or whatever.
Well, I can understand that, and I'm actually looking forward to the Amazonian TV series the most, because we have seen those Amazonians in two movies. So, but with this guy, we don't know what he's all about, what he does, his power, if he has no powers. I mean, I like John Cena and Peacemaker. I'm not too familiar with that character, but I just think that's weird how he already getting a spinoff show. So he must be really good in the Suicide Squad movie, the new one.
You know what? Going back to the Snyder Cut, right, and all the nonsense surrounding it this past week. Here's a clip, right? Here's a clip of a Snyder hater getting what he deserves.
That you could do so you could
Wake the fuck up.
I seen somebody do one of that one with Jokey. They did one when the dude slapped him.
Yeah, I think someone did. That was the original.
Wow.
And I saw this week, so I had to share that.
But as far
also, Barry Allen, thank you for your super chat. He says Alicia Silverstone actually was Greg Heffley's mom in the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So whoever one of you guys were asking about that.
Interesting.
That was me, and I don't know what you're talking about. That was a big movie or something.
Isn't there like
Diary of a
Diary
Wimpy Kid? I
of
don't know.
Wimpy Kids?
Sounds like a kid's
There's three
film.
of them, right?
Yeah. It is a kid's film. I remember
It's
the
a
older
kid
one.
film.
I didn't know that they released a new one. Interesting.
But as far as that Suicide Squad, real quick, Gob, there was a test screening of James Gunn's Suicide Squad, I think last month, and supposedly it went really well, and like people are raving about it. Since then, he's kind of written like a treatment for that series of Peacemaker, and that's why they green lighted it after the fact. So, I mean, it's some kind of buzz going on with this Suicide Squad. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, we still got to see it. So,
Still see it. So I mean, I was saying,
what's that man name? Because he used to always say, "I never get respect."
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah,
Danger.
man, that dude was funny, man. I never get respect.
So I was saying, we've not seen a Superman. We've not got any announcement for a Superman film. We've not got the Batfleck HBO Max confirmed. No Batgirl, no Nightwing, no Deathstroke, no Gotham City Sirens. I think Justice League Dark was announced, but I must have missed it because people are pointing out there's been a Justice League
Yeah,
Dark.
somebody pointed that out.
Yeah, they're working
I'm
on
not
it.
gonna say
and
who it is.
Yeah.
That's the top three.
Apparently, there's some sort of movie with Dead Man.
The official story that came out was the Constantine is a ton of series that's going to tie into the Justice League Dark. And then inside sources are saying they're doing a Dead Man solo series as well. So yeah, Justice League Dark is that's happening.
That's gonna be dope, bro.
Yeah.
You can find out more Wednesday morning.
AT&T is coming for Netflix neck. When it comes to all these shows that's coming out, they mean business. They don't want you to leave HBO Max the way it looks.
Keep your ears open on that Batfleck series. Like I understand we haven't heard nothing official yet, but just keep your ears open.
Well, yeah, they're not trying to like dump every single Ben Affleck piece of news out there. They're letting the Flash news kind of resonate. Just focus on that. But yeah, they're waiting on the reception of Zack Snyder's Justice League as well.
You know why? When they announced it, what's going to happen? The internet is going to break in half.
Yeah,
it's going to break in half. Trust me,
man. I mean, when they said he was in Flash, like the internet went nuts.
But they still ain't.
Yeah, they're still saying, "Oh, that's his exit." That's his farewell. Yeah, right. Yeah.
But it's like they.
I'm gonna come back to say goodbye
because I don't think they want that news that, like y'all said, to outshine everything else, because it's going to outshine everything else. Best believe.
Yeah.
When Batfleck TV series get announced or a movie.
I have to stop you there. Guys. Talking about the Batfleck series, that's a much talking point among the fans. So I want to ask Robert Pattinson here. Robert, do you think what about your feelings about this Batfleck series? How do you feel about it? Would you like to talk to us about it?
No. I'm Robert Pattinson, asshole. I don't do that. Screw you.
Oh, well, there's his answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of rude.
He's relentless.
But thank you for your super chat, Bryant. Which director do you think effed up the most? Joss Whedon? Wait a minute. The Last Jedi? No, I think he meant Rian Johnson for The Last Jedi. Joss Whedon for Justice League.
Joss Whedon.
Josh Whedon for The Last Jedi. He didn't do that, did he? That's JJ.
Yeah, if he did that, it makes more sense.
You know how much people would hate Josh Whedon if he was attached to Last Jedi?
He was the shadow director.
Bro, they would kill him. They would kill Josh Whedon.
But yeah, who do you think? Who do you think did the worst job? Joss Whedon or Rian Johnson?
Rian Johnson, most definitely. Rian Johnson.
The worst at like destroying a fandom, Rian Johnson. Because Joss didn't destroy the fandom. We're all still here because we have hope. They don't really have hope yet.
I have
on the
hope.
other side of the fence.
I have hope in the big D for Star Wars.
Don't get me wrong. Josh is trash too, but at least with Josh, he just tried to patch up what Zack was doing, which was wrong. Don't get me wrong. But with Rian Johnson, he changed characters that people love before we was even born. You know what I mean? And he didn't care.
I just don't want people to say that Rian Johnson. I don't believe he's a bad filmmaker because I like Knives Out as a movie. Maybe he had the wrong IP with Star Wars, but as a filmmaker, he has some positives.
I like his that one of his first films he did, Brick. With Joseph.
I didn't get to see that one. I did see Looper. The other one with Bruce Willis and
that's Looper.
Jason Levitt. Looper, yeah. And I liked it. I liked that one.
Another good one was Brothers Bloom, I think, with Adrian Brody and Mark Ruffalo.
That sounds all like original movies, which is probably what he's good at. Just doing original. I'm just saying.
Steve, you know you like the first Avengers though. The first Avengers movie.
At first I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but after I watch it, it's like, man, what am I watching here, right? But then you see the patterns, right? At first, you got to be overwhelmed because it's the first time seeing it. But once
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Once that fades away, then you chip in. It's like, man, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's not as good as I originally thought.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. That Age of Ultron is all the way trash.
I like Age of Ultron, to be honest.
Really?
Because that was such a huge departure from.
Well, yeah, he
Avengers.
likes Birds of Prey, so of course he likes that.
Hey, man, I also like.
I'm joking. I'm just messing with you, Steve.
I love the last guy. But let me just say, like with Joss, to me, he fucked up because to me, the way I see it, he remade the entire movie. You even reshot the same angles, and you still messed it up. Come on.
Oh,
No, hold on. Now, are you saying that Joss took a movie, changed it, and didn't make it better, or he was just hired because he was hired to do a specific task? He was a dick on set, but he was hired to tear down what Zack was building up and to try to redirect it because they didn't have any plans after that, really, as far as like Justice League 2 or anything like that. They were just like, hey, let's just make this, curb it, and then we'll go on with like Batgirl, unless you screw that up. Oh, you screwed that up. Okay, well, you're not doing Batgirl. But yeah, if I think if he had for whatever crazy reason gotten Justice League without Zack even shooting anything, I think he could have made a more cohesive movie, but it still would have been on par with like Avengers. It wouldn't have been great. It would have been a subpar Justice League movie, but it would have made a little bit more sense than the
I don't know, man. Josh Whedon is unforgivable for what he did with Batman when he was fighting Superman. And the way he was laying in that grass, bro, that was like an old woman broke her hip in the bathtub, bro. The way Batman would never.
Batman got bitch slapped.
Bro, even if Batman is hurt, he not going to lay down in the grass like that. You know what I'm talking about? How he was holding his hip.
I will say that
that's blasphemy, man.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even.
That's blasphemy,
I do
bro.
like Serenity. Serenity is a really good movie from Joss. That's a really well-made movie.
The sci-fi movie? He did that too? I didn't know that.
From Firefly.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
But I think that Joss was, as American Ninja said, he was hired to do something. And I think like he wanted to get the check marks, and it's pretty much all fan service. But the thing is that again, there's so many angles you reshot. There's so many things you took and redid it on your own, and it just feels out of spite to say I can do it better or I can make it.
I think wasn't he upset that he didn't get director credit? Like they still had to contractually give it to Zack.
Something like
I think that's why he shot a lot more that he really didn't have to. Mm-hmm. Just to have it in there and say that it was his. That's why Zack said he was going to burn all that shit before he used it.
And in some ways, I kind of understand Joss, like not to get on his side, but man, I've been hired to do something, and already I got this daunting task to outdo this, and it's like, how am I supposed to top this one? And in the end, just the pressure, and I would be an asshole too. But then
you know what hurt? But I'm gonna tell you what hurt. Justice League. The Josh Whedon version. It was polar opposite of BVS. They tried to make it comedic. They tried to make it light. They even made the light, like the lighting light.
Yeah, they saturated it.
Yeah, if it would have kept that dark tone all the way through, didn't have Batman joking and doing all that idiotic stuff, it could have been all right. But he changed.
And it kind of shows that, it kind of shows that when everyone was saying, "Oh, you got to do it like Marvel, you got to do it like this, you got to do it a certain way," and when you do it, it's rejected. It's majority rejected. Who really liked it? The people who were saying you got to do it like this. Yeah. But no. Like when it comes to everyone else who watch these movies, no, we want variety, right? We want different things. We don't want the same thing over and over again. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of this whole shit?
You know, something else came out today, which just caused even more infighting. Fabian Wagner, right, the cinematographer who worked.
Oh no! Okay.
So Fabian Wagner, I think he says somewhere that 10 to 15% of Zack's footage is in the theatrical cut. Only 10 to 15%. Right. Now you have, what's his name? And some Garzy guy, right? Some Garzy guy.
The name slips me. Yeah, the name slips me.
Talking about, if Fabian Wagner, he doesn't know what he's talking about, something like that.
Who worked on the film? Fabian White. Okay, go ahead.
Fabian Weiner, who actually worked on the film, and he said he's the one who said, "I cried when I saw the theatrical cut."
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he knows what he's talking about when he says, you know, there's only like 10-15% of Zack's. Say 15%, right? How much is that? 2 hours? That's like 20 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes, something like that.
But what is 10-15 minutes to Fabian, right? It couldn't even be like this amount. You know, you don't know what it is to him.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the same footage, but things are changed and whatnot.
Completely
Maybe
changed.
like little things here and there, but you know.
Reshot scenes
what
that
is
did not need to be reshot, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this guy, you know, his name's Garza. You know Garza, right? And he's like, you know, that guy, he doesn't know what he's
guy just straight up said the name.
Yeah.
Man, you don't cross the cob, man.
Everyone now, well, not everyone, but a lot of people I've seen are kind of Lightcast. I know Lightcast was pissed. And you went after
I saw the thread. Yeah, I saw the thread of it.
Dawson, little Dawson gets attacked, right? A little Dawson. He doesn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, the wee lad.
Yeah, Dawson.
Yeah.
How do you attack Nerdy in many ways? Like, how do you attack this guy?
Dr. Pepper.
Dawson is like the nicest guy on planet Earth.
Yeah.
I know, right? he can't cuss. He can't cuss.
Gentle giant.
I've made him try.
He said he can't cuss.
He can't. It's not that he won't. He can't.
He'll blow up if he cuss.
So I saw that just before I came on. You know, before I went live, I saw all this happening. I was like, bloody hell! It's like some people. It's all about them, right? It's me. Look at my podcast and my this and my that. Listen to me. Don't listen to anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just get tired of this. Like, you know.
Yeah, it's getting to go. It's going too far when we can have our differences in the fandom or whatever factions or whatever. Though I'm cool with people across the board. So but when we're talking about people that worked on the film, you're going a little bit too far. And Zack's message, if people were paying attention to DC Fandom, he brought different factions together and interviewed, them separately, but he brought in all different sides to give respects to the entire fandom. Then the end of the trailer said, "Us united." It's like, what are we doing? Attacking people who worked on the film. It makes no sense. And like you said, it's that me attitude that you tweeted out, Film Guy, about that Mr. Smith in The Matrix. Me. That's the attitude that we're seeing too much in the fandom. It's getting ridiculous.
So
we gotta unite.
Me again.
The fandom when they saw that today, they were like,
"Is that like a personal attack or something? Or is that okay?"
That's what it felt like.
My girl, Brie.
When I saw that, when I saw it happening, I was like,
We all gotta unite, y'all. We gotta unite like Double Dragon Battletoads. Come together.
Hey, exactly.
And that's why
I'm talking Ninja Turtles Battletoads.
See, y'all making me tingle when y'all say that type of stuff. My goal in life is to make enough money. So my goal in life is to make $1 million so I can stay at home all day and play Battletoads, Double Dragon, and old school Ninja Turtles. That's all I want to do in my life.
I like it. Come together like the mega
man,
powers.
You're greedy. No, I'm just playing.
Oh man, calling Fatal greedy, man. That's cold-blooded, brother.
Richardson, we gonna come up with some shit to say you're greedy. No, I'm just playing.
So
Richardson, we love you, man.
I've just got one more story that I want to kind of get out of the way. This is the RT Snyder Cut account. They said a couple of weeks ago, Fiona and Manu and a member of the admin team of this account had a wonderful Zoom call with Zack Snyder.
Phil God, we going to interview Fiona.
Be quiet, Fatal J. I'm talking here.
I'm sorry, sir.
Says, in relation to this exciting project, we can't wait to launch. So I'm not sure what RT Snyder Cut are up to, but it's going to be exciting. Yeah. Now you can speak, Fatal J.
No, I was just saying, Film God, when you going to get Fiona an interview on your show?
First, we need to get Grace. Yeah.
Yeah, but we
I
want to
don't-
get. I want to get Fiona first because I thought that was so magnificent seeing Zack talk to Fiona. That was
Oh,
mind
yeah, that
blowing.
was really nice.
Bro, that was mind blowing to see that at DC Fandom, and I wish that would have got more light. Seemed like that kind of got overlooked a little bit because she the one that started it all, man.
It was a
She
great
started-
interaction, man. You know,
Yeah.
it was very it just felt very grounded, very real.
Yeah,
Very
Just a
genuine.
conversation.
Yeah,
It wasn't an interview. It was just a conversation.
Yeah.
I call Zack the king, and I call her the queen, man. She the queen of all this stuff, man.
She is. Yeah. She's the godmother.
Yeah.
So I look forward to whatever RT Snyder Cut are up to. Just want to finish off the stream. We've got a few minutes left. So I
was saying,
I
my
don't know
man
if you
Zach
guys
looking oozing machismo again, man. Zach is looking wonderful these days, you know.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
He don't find the Lazarus pit of Ra's al Ghul, bro. I keep telling everybody. You see how
Man, I tell
young
you,
he
man.
look?
I tell him he's oozing my laser razor Ramon, bro. Got everything, man.
Hey, man,
He's
Zack
got
is
nice
just
hair.
Good, man.
Don't know what he's doing with his hair, but he's not
Oh,
losing
the
it.
slick back look.
Oozing
Bro,
machismo, yo.
when you really think about it, though, Steve, this is the greatest gift to Zack Snyder. You know why? Because he lost his baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now he working on a creative baby right now. I think this is the best gift to that man. I know nothing will come close to your child because if it was anything, you would wish your child back than the movie back. But I just think this is a good gift that he's working on this film, and this is something that never happened in history in Hollywood, man. This has never happened before.
It's historic.
Yeah, this is historic, man.
It's amazing what happiness and goodwill and all that can do to you as a person. Man, you can look back at the photos of Zach 3 years ago and look at him now, right? It's a huge difference what positivity, what good does to you. I mean, it shows, man. The man's 50. He looks way better than all these freaking cave trolls, man, who are 20, 30 years younger than him. Huh? Everyone hating on him. Right?
Crazy.
He look younger than John Campea.
Don't get started on him. He's another clown who, came up with some complete shit this week. Like, F that guy. F him. People in the chat are saying, oh my God, Gob Unleashed. You've not seen me Unleashed, right? I'm telling you, you've not seen me. I'll go after those fuckers.
I don't never make film God mad.
Calm down, God. Calm down.
I don't never make film God mad.
One question in life you gotta ask yourself: does God forgive? No.
I don't never make film God mad because I don't make too many mistakes on camera. So I would never make film God mad. Film God, anything I did to you, sir, I am absolutely sorry. Because your editing skills are untouched by anybody, man. Untouched.
He's gonna clip you, baby.
Because bro, when he did, bro, I was laughing so hard, and I know I said this last week, but when Jody said, "Yay, Bill gave me $100," and then he said, "Ted with $2." Bro, that was hilarious, man.
But tomorrow, right? I've got a special video for you guys. We've got tomorrow. Deaded Scoop makes his debut.
Oh shit!
Deaded Scoop. He's coming. Who's going to be his first victim, though? Who do you think, Steve? Who do you think his first victim's going to be?
Maybe the human toxic sludge, Ashley Lynch. Maybe.
Zeverfet, who do you think?
Garza.
That's what I would say.
Fatal J.
Maybe it's Orion.
The person that you talked about for 15 minutes.
Still.
Whoever says Ryan Reynolds is Green Lantern.
Oh,
Dang.
Let's get that.
Are we still on that?
Official, right?
Are we still on that?
You know, I got in so much trouble for saying that.
Green Lantern's gonna be, Steve.
Bro, I got in so
I know
much
that's
trouble for
passion
saying that on Twitter,
for you.
Ryan. Ryan, I got in a lot of trouble. A lot of people were mad at me. They said,
Yeah.
"What? Fatal J, I'm unsubscribing now." I said, "I'm
But
sorry."
wait, ain't Nicolas Cage in the Flash movie? That's
Oh.
a fatal scoop. That's a fatal fact.
No, it's
Cage.
not.
Scoop.
I read that off of Cosmic Book News, sir. That was my mistake. That was
First of all, like, where are all these like publications coming from? All these headers.
We all knew where it's from.
Film God told me.
Cosmic
Stop
Clown,
fooling
Book
me.
News, Clown Book Resources. We got shit covered and all like. Where the blood y'all come from, man?
Those.
He said Cosmic
It's like all these
Clown.
cockroaches come up from every corner. It's like telling me this, I'm telling me this, and I got a DM still, yo, confirmation specialist. Yo, man, is this real? Are they
And
using
all
my drive?
all still writes back is, well, you know, it's multiverse.
Nah, I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna put Seal on blast though, cause Seal, I asked Seal, I said, Seal, is this real? He be like, nah, but you can entertain the people with that.
That's a real conversation. He says, "Is this real, bro?" I was like, "Hey, you have a long stream talking about it."
No, the going back and say, I got sources telling me this. I got sources telling me this. Who are your sources at, man? Who you got covered? Who are your sources?
All for the clicks.
and Seal know I don't care, so I put my life on the line and make a video about some stuff I know.
Fredo said, "I ain't running it." I was like, "Fredo, I ain't running it. You go ahead. They like you."
Man, end of the day, don't even believe anything. The only thing you believe is when you watch it on your screen. That's the truth. Nobody knows shit, man.
Until it's
Nobody
confirmed.
knows shit.
Yeah.
Not even if it's confirmed.
Yeah, even if it's confirmed, it can always change.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on Cosmic Book News because sometimes they share my videos on their website. So
Oh really?
I'm curious.
Hey.
No, but this is why I like Cosmic Book News, okay? Because they so quick with the news. Even though I know some of this clickbait, I just like how fast Matt McGlowan. I want to meet Matt McGlowan. Because I'm like, dude, what's up with this fight, man?
Cosmic, yo. They're moving light speed, man.
They move fast though, bro. That's the only reason why I work with them.
And they retract faster too.
They sure do. They take their stuff out fast, man. Sending people articles and stuff.
Faster than
all you guys were wrong. It's not anyone that you mentioned, but tune in tomorrow here on Film Gob, and you'll see who Dead Scoop goes after. Someone in the chat got the right answer. But I just want to finish with just talk about something different. Video games. Let's talk about video games. The PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S pre-orders, right? They were a bit of a nightmare. So I was watching the PlayStation 5 event. They announced the prices at the end. Oh, they showed their games and so Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Oh, okay, very cool. A whole loads of other games. Then they showed the prices at the end, but then they didn't announce. They never gave any more details about the pre-orders. We found out on the internet, like Twitter and media, like, oh, the pre-orders go live like later tonight or something. And then people woke up the next day. They were like, what? Pre-orders? It's all sold out. And then I think PlayStation said, hey, okay, we could have done a bit better there. So that's been a bit disaster. Then Xbox, people ordering Xbox CD. They ordered the Xbox One X by mistake, thinking they were getting the Xbox Series X.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, was it was it a similar price, or do they think they were getting a deal, or what?
I don't know. I got
it for $100.
Dang, that's crazy, man.
But
Film God, which one you getting?
I would like to get both, right? But I think they're both ugly, and I think they're too massive to fit on my desk.
The only reason why I want a PS5 because I heard it's backwards capability. Is that true?
Even that is kind of weird. They're being kind of vague about it, and it's like, I don't know.
Because if it's not, I'm not buying one. But I heard it go all the way back to PS3, and that's
really?
like,
that'd be dope.
Oh,
I don't know.
you said no.
No.
Oh, then I ain't getting one.
Okay.
Anyway, man, let me tell you
Yeah, no,
something.
that would have been a big selling point. That'd be
Bro, let me
awesome
tell
if
you
they had
something about
that.
these video games. They making them too addicting. They making these games too much fun, like you snorting some cocaine or something. I don't like playing these games, bro. It's too fun because I'm playing GTA, right? And I'm going up buying all these mansions and all this stuff. And then when I turn the game off, I said, dang, I'm still in my mama's basement. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. And I don't like that type of stuff, man. Them games, it's too fun. And then they even make games even more fun because you winning rewards and trophies. That's too addicted, man. Go out and have a walk in the park. Quit playing these games. I'm just saying that because I can't afford a PS5 and I'm being a hater.
But what did Microsoft? Didn't Microsoft buy a studio recently? Like with a whole catalog
Oh yeah, they
of
bought
games.
Bethesda.
Oh shit.
Bethesda. Yeah.
Oh, Matt just said it is backwards capability.
Well, they bought Bethesda. Then that's a big problem. Then, so it's all exclusive to Xbox then, right? All the Fallout games and wait,
Oh, I
Fallout's
love
in that.
Fallout.
Right?
But Steve, you playing Fallout 4? I mean Fallout 3?
Man, I still got my PS2, brother. Man, I gotta
That's
finish
what
Hitman 2.
So, man, you playing Star Wars Battlefront 2?
I'm still playing that, man. No, to be honest, I'm playing my old. I'm playing the mini Genesis, the mini SNES, all the old school games.
Oh, heck yeah.
Those
Heck yeah.
those are addictive. They're fun. They're hard, but they're addictive. So playing Battletoads.
What's up, Matt from Lycast? Yeah.
Lycast. Is he
Maybe
not
he
streaming
knows.
later? I think he said he's going to be streaming later on. So
Hey man, PS5, that's too fun, man. Xbox, all that's too fun. I'm not getting one. I'm still trying to come out with YouTube content constantly. Well, how am I gonna do that if I'm having fun playing on a PS5? I'm not
Yeah,
doing
well,
it.
now you got to get start making payment plans and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then you start you say I'm supposed to get off this game in 1 more hour, and before you know it, it's 3:00 in the morning. You got work in 3 hours. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
the
that.
Xbox, the new Xbox will have a payment plan, so you don't pay for it up front. You just kind of you get it. You pay a monthly subscription.
That's how I do. That's what I did with PS4. I put it on my PayPal credit. You think I got enough money to play that bad boy off? No, I'm paying payments. Sure,
That's why we need to invest. We need to invest in some fatal stocks, yo. Come on, raise it up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is Ninja Vanish.
Yeah.
Have you seen the size of the PS5 though? It's massive.
It's like you said. It looked ugly, man.
No, it's
It looked ugly. It looked like an ice cream sandwich or something.
Oh no, you're talking about the PS5, right?
That's what I'm talking
PS5.
about. The PS5 looked like an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. I love all the memes. When they made it look like the droid from Wall-E and then the Mount, what was it? The Lord of the Rings tower.
But with the PS5, but you're gonna still be able to play 4K movies.
I think you can do 4K on both of them, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I mean, 4K is pretty standard.
With the disc drive, they have the digital only, or you get the disc drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you know what? I think we'll end it there.
One more
Thanks very
thing though, before you end the show, I saw a PS5 design that looked cool though. It kind of looked like a Wi-Fi modem. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I thought they was gonna come out with that one instead. That was a futuristic looking design, but this one they got coming out, it's ugly. It's definitely ugly.
But I think I might wait until next year. You know, maybe get a PS5, or I might just wait until a slim model comes out because that's too big right now.
What I say, you don't never buy a PS5 when it first come out anyway because it got bugs in it. I learned that from Xbox 360 when I got that Red Wing, and I'm never buying the Xbox again because of that.
I think technology has advanced quite a bit since then, Fatal G. But
yeah. All you gotta do is fumigate, man.
Fumigate. It ain't no. Look,
But anyway,
I got roaches, but don't be telling everybody, my friend.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you, everyone. So, Steve, where can people find you?
You can find me on Vero, Steve Kassan. You can find me on Wednesdays sometimes with a confirmation specialist. You can find me, hell, you can find me on your screen at your next Cinemaplex. So,
And
Sometime.
Ryan, where can we find you?
You can find me on my channel, Zeverfett. Do reviews of DC and Star Wars and all kinds of other pop culture content like The Boys. We just did a Tenet review in reverse for our format, so it was pretty fun.
Dope.
Yeah, and thank you. And you can also find me on Four Nerds on Thursdays at 7:30 Eastern Time. And we will have special guests on our show. I forgot who we're having this week. It's not in my mind. But yeah, no, he's going to be really good. It's going to be really good.
Sel, how about you? Where can we find you?
Yeah, Sel Abdul Inc. on Twitter, on YouTube. The channel is getting growing every week, so that's awesome. Coffee Talk every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am partnering with Geekosity, which is a pretty new platform.
Geekosity.
Those scoops and everything. We try to get to the bottom of it. They're trying to get more DC content, so that's where I come in and try to translate that for the DC audience, Snyder fans. So make sure you have a notification on my YouTube channel because I just drop videos at random times too.
And finally, Fatal J, where can people find you?
You can find me in that movie theater they call Pee Wee Herman in.
Canceled.
Cancel this film. So remember, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, and of course here on YouTube at FilmGob. Remember. So thanks everyone in the chat. Richard Richardson, Mattia, Katsuka, John Paul. I don't think Nicotina was here, but thanks anyway. Jose M, all the goblins, and even all you non-goblins out there who have not joined us, but you're half goblin.
Get off the fence. Join the Gob Nation.
Quit being a hobgoblin and be a regular goblin.
Yeah,
Be a real goblin. Be a true goblin.
Goblin's cult. Like Jared Leto, he's got his cult. I've got my cult as well, my cult of goblins. So we'll finish off this stream with just random memes. Here you go.
R.I.P. Marvel. R.I.P. Marvel.
You see your boy?
He's also really dreamy. I'm not afraid of him. He just doesn't seem like the type to kill somebody.
The young women themselves aren't too sure what it is that attracts them.
I do think this is, in an underlying sense, a sexual attraction.
Why do you do it?
I don't know.
I guess I love him.
They love me. What can I say?
You have to get past the Avengers and Marvel shit at some point, okay? Other people make movies.
Exactly. Other people make movies. What about Grace Randolph? What she's got to say?
Wet because you put your mouth on it, then it's more lucky. It's easier for germs to stick on there, and then you put your mouth on it again. Oh my god!
I need some new clips.
Hey man, she live in a condo or something because she like high up there, like the.
Oh yeah, she has to. I mean, she's in New York.
She's rich.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yo, that's Gob's girl, man.